Tehillim 34. I bless Yahuwah at all times. His praise is continually in my mouth. My being makes it boast in Yahuwah. Let the humble hear and be glad. O make Yahuwah great with me, and let us exalt His name together. I sought Yahuwah, and He answered me, and delivered me from all my fears. They looked to Him and were lightened, and their faces were not ashamed. This poor one cried out, and Yahuwah heard him and delivered him out of all his distress. The messenger of Yahuwah encamps all around those who fear Him and rescues them. O taste and see that Yahuwah is good. Blessed is the man that takes refuge in Him. Fear Yahuwah, you, His Kodesh ones, for there is no need for them who fear Him. You, young lions, have lacked and been hungry, but those who seek Yahuwah lack not any good matter. Come, you children, listen to me. Let me teach you the fear of Yahuwah, who is the man who desires life, who loves many yomim, in order to see good. Keep your tongue from evil, and your lips from speaking deceit. Turn away from evil and do good. Seek peace and pursue it. The eyes of Yahuwah are on the obedient, and His ears to their cry. The face of Yahuwah is against evildoers, to cut off their remembrance from the Eretz. The obedient cried out, and Yahuwah heard and delivered them out of all their distress. Yahuwah is near to the broken-hearted and saves those who the Ruach is crushed. Many are the evils of the obedient, but Yahuwah delivers him out of them all. He is guarding all his bones. Not one of them is broken. Evil does slay the lawless, and those who hate the obedient are guilty. Yahuwah redeems the lives of His servants, and none of those taking refuge in Him are guilty. Tehillim 35. Yahuwah, strive with those who strive with me. Fight against those who fight against me. Take hold of shield and armor, and rise for my help, and draw out spear and lance to meet those who pursue me. Say to my life, I am your deliverance. Let those be ashamed and blush who seek my life. Let those be turned back and abashed who plot evil to me. Let them be as chaff before the wind, with a messenger of Yahuwah driving on. Let the way be dark and slippery, with a messenger of Yahuwah pursuing them. For without cause they hid their net for me. Without cause they dug a pit for my life. Let ruin come upon him unawares, and let his net that he hid catch himself. Let him fall in it, into ruin. But let my own being exult in Yahuwah. Let it rejoice in his deliverance. Let all my bones say, Yahuwah, who is like you? Delivering the poor from one stronger than he, and the poor and the needy from him who robs him. Ruthless witnesses rise up. They ask me that which I knew not. They reward me evil for good, bereft my life. But I, when they were sick, I put on sackcloth. I humbled my being with fastings, and my prayer would return to my own bosom. I walked about as though he were my friend or brother. I bowed down mourning as one mourning for a mother. But they rejoiced at my stumbling and gathered together. The smitters gathered against me, and I did not know it. They tore in pieces without ceasing. With unclean ones, mockers at feasts, gnashing at me with their teeth. Yahuwah, how long would you look on? Rescue my being from their destructions, my only life from the lions. I give you thanks in the great assembly. I praise you among a mighty people. Let not my lying enemies rejoice over me, or those who hate me without cause wink their eyes. For they do not speak peace, but they devise words of deceit against the peaceable ones of the land. And they opened their mouth wide against me. They said, Aha! Aha! Our eyes have seen it. This you have seen. Yahuwah. Do not be silent, Yahuwah. Do not be far from me. Stir up yourself and awake to my lawfulness, to my cause, my Elohim, my Master. Rule me rightly, Yahuwah my Elohim, according to your obedience, and let them not rejoice over me. Let them not say in their hearts, Aha, our desire. Let them not say, We have swallowed him up. Let those who are rejoicing at my evil be ashamed and abashed altogether. Let those who are exalting themselves over me be clad in shame and humiliation. Let those who delight in my obedience shout for joy and be glad. And let them always say, let Yahuwah be made great, who is desiring peace of his servant. And my tongue shall speak of your obedience, your praise, all yom long.